For this video, I have three different Scottish emergency vehicles made by three different uh, makers. So I'm going to do my reviews here. And I hope you like this video just as much as the other few. So here we go. So the first model I have is an Atlas Edition Scania aerial rescue pump from the Fight Fire and Rescue Service in Scotland. And this one is a bit similar to the Oxford Scottish Fire and Rescue Service aerial rescue pump. Got the clear light bar on top, as well as somewhat of the same design as the other two Oxford Scottish Scania ARPs that I showed. The difference with this one is the basket is more so, looks like it's more so in the back area, like it's gonna go into that back part, and instead of hanging off to the right side of the truck like the last one, like the Strathclyde one. So I think that's pretty neat. Got that water gun right there on the end, and also has the ladders on both sides. So, it definitely looks very much realistic. And not only that, one thing I noticed is right up here by the door on the passenger side, and it's also on the driver's side too, it looks like a little coat of arms or some type of a symbol on it. And I think that's pretty cool. It's also different from the Oxford version because on their version, they have like the coat of arms or the fire and rescue service symbol in between the doors. So I think that's it's different and unique, and kind of separates it from the other ones. But I really like this one because it's also the one of three Scottish Scania fire and rescue aerial appliances that I have, ARP, and just how very detailed and nicely looking the model is. Atlas Editions has two other fire engines. They have a Scania one, I believe, from the Hertfordshire Fire and Rescue Service, and then a man pump ladder. Not too sure exactly where that one's from. I think they said Darlington, Durham and Darlington Fire and Rescue. I'm not too sure. So I'm going to be looking for those two as well to add to my collection as well. I haven't found them yet. But as far as this one goes, I would definitely give this one a 10 as well. Goes really well with the other Scottish fire engines I have in my collection, and just how very nicely detailed it is, and has the same features like the legs that come out on it, and definitely goes really great. So I would definitely give this Atlas fire engine a 10. So that's also a very great model to have. My next one is a Del Prado, as you can see right there, Major Rescue 614 UK, and this one is from it says Dumfries and Galloway Fire and Rescue Service. And I don't, this is the only fire engine I have that has this, that is like this. I don't think I have any other Volvo fire trucks that look like this one. Single cab, it's got the compartments where you keep the luggage. And unfortunately on this one, the case isn't glass, I think it's plastic, and I can't take it off. And it's probably for the better because it's a model and you don't want it to get damaged. And plus it's got fragile mirrors on it, as you can see. So it's probably meant to be left that way, and I like it. Pretty cool. It's even got the light bar on top. I would definitely give this model a 10. It's definitely a really interesting one, and it's different from all the others that I have. but as far as it being a major rescue fire engine, this is the only one that I have. So it is a pretty cool one, and I would definitely give it a 10. And it definitely goes very well with a lot of the others that I have. So for sure, Del Prado, I'm not too sure how many they have. I know they have a Dublin Fire Brigade water tender that they said is like 157 scale, so it's a lot bigger than this one. So this one's a bit smaller. I don't have the water tender, but I'm definitely going to look for it. But as far as this one, I would definitely say it's definitely a 10. And I also noticed it's got the little coat of arms on the door right below. And so I think that's pretty cool too. A bit different from the other ones where they had it, but this is a pretty cool truck. So I would definitely give it a 10. And then my last one is a Corgi Rover 800 Strathclyde police car. And this is the only Scottish police car I have in my collection. Unfortunately, I cannot take it out of the box. The tires are being held in place by this stuff underneath. But it does actually, this one actually does have some working features. For instance, they say that the doors do open on both sides, but there's some clear tape around it, so I can't actually open the door. However, the hood of the car does actually open like that. And the trunk opens too, but unfortunately, when you move your finger away from it, it closes. Now, this being the only police car from Scotland that I have in my collection, I like it the way it is. I think it's pretty cool. It's a lot different. Got a different look and design to it. I've never seen an actual a police car that looks like this one, and it's got the like a red dot on top, number 23. And it looks like the light bar is more at the back and there's like a little sunroof, and that's really different because I'm used to seeing the light bar more so like right above the driver and passenger side. So that is pretty different. This model for sure, I would give it a 10 as well. And you know, the fact that it's got working features makes it really all the more interesting. So I really like this one um, as well. So with those three, I'd say all of the Scottish emergency vehicles are all, in my perspective, I'd all give them positive reviews. If you enjoy collecting models like, you know, these police cars um, or or fire engines like this, for sure, like they are definitely worth the money if you find them. So I would definitely give them all really good ratings. Hope you enjoyed my video, and I will can't wait to see you in the next one.